So welcome to the Anti-Money Laundering and Counter-Terrorism Financing Essentials course. So these are the items that we are going to cover throughout this course. First, we'll look at the big picture. The big picture is about illicit financing and how it ties into the global dynamics and money laundering in particular. Then we shall look at the introduction to AML and CFT. The acronyms AML and CFT are anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism, respectively. We shall be referring to these acronyms throughout the course, so it is better you get used to them right now. Then we'll look at understanding the regulatory framework, the laws that are to do with anti-money laundering or the fight against money laundering in Uganda, the institutions that are governed by those laws, and what you're supposed to do as an officer in regard to those laws. We'll then look at suspicious transactions. What are they? If you find them, how do you deal with them? How do you identify them? Then we'll go on to KYC. KYC means know your customer. Know your customer meaning the customers that you have as a business, you have to know them. So what do you need to know them? How do you need to know them? And what do you do in case a regulator is interested in knowing who your customers are? How do you deal with that? Then we look at large cash transactions. What are they? How do you identify them? How do you record them? How do you report them to the regulators in case they are needed? What reports are we supposed to file with the regulator? Then we'll look at suspicious transactions. What are they? How do you identify them? How do you monitor them? And how do you report them? Then we look at records maintenance. All that information you generate from KYC files to customer information, how do you deal with it? How are you supposed to keep it? For how long are you supposed to keep? And also, how do you deal with regulators in regards to the records that you keep? We then look at cross-border movements, that is movement of cash out and inside Uganda across the borders. How do you deal with it when a customer comes and tells you source of money is I came with the cash across the border? That's what we'll cover in that. So with that, since you know what we're going to cover right now, let's begin the course.